judge to decide if the state's new use of force law they passed will get struck down.
That judge in Ramsey County suspended the law yesterday. And political reporter Theo Keith joining us live from the Capitol. So, Theo, what happens next?
Well, Kelsey, lawmakers who supported these new tougher restrictions on police say they are stuck waiting because while the judge temporarily suspended the law, he did not toss it out altogether.
So I do think the judge is right in terms of we need some clarification.
Governor Tim Walz says lawmakers should consider changes to Minnesota's new deadly force law after a judge put it on hold this week. The law had bipartisan support when it passed in 2020 in the wake of George Floyd's death and a nationwide conversation on policing. It requires police officers who use deadly force to outline how they or others faced a threat of death or great bodily harm. But police groups say that requires officers to testify, violating their constitutional right against self-incrimination. Police in border states raised concerns about providing mutual aid in Minnesota under the new law. Monday, Ramsey County Judge Leonardo Castro agreed that a suspension was in order while the constitutionality question gets settled, writing, "If the challenge provision is unconstitutional and a conviction is reversed as a result, the divide between law enforcement and the public will only get wider, and it'll work to create a greater mistrust."
We want to make sure that the use of force is not excessive in any way. I think most Minnesotans would agree with that. But we also want to make sure that our partners, whether they be from outer state or other in-state jurisdictions, feel comfortable providing that aid.
Top lawmakers on both the Republican and Democratic sides tell Fox 9 they're in a holding pattern, waiting for the judge's final decision before deciding whether the law needs to be changed.
I would have to get back to you and look at it. I'm an attorney. I'm not going to speak off the cuff on a law that I probably need to brush back up on.
Judge Castro has ordered both the police groups and the state to agree to a court calendar within the next 10 days. He wants to have a hearing within 60 days. We're live at the Capitol. Theo Keith, Fox 9.